Hey, how everybody doing? This is Spirit of Liberty 1775 with another update for you guys, or rather should I say a brand new update for you guys, seeing as I haven't been very active on YouTube in almost 4 months now. The entire reason for that is because of financial crisis that I ran into mid-April, late April, somewhere around up in there. And I had to, kind of just put my nose to the ground and really try and come up with the funds to maintain my personal life. And I'm not saying that to say I have some kind of addiction or anything, but you guys know what it's like, when that financial burden hits and you can't make ends meet. So I have been dealing with that for the last 4 months, and finally I've kind of got back above ground and digging myself out of the hole, and I'm hoping to get solid feet get my 2 feet back on solid ground. But in this economy, man, it's easier said than done nowadays. But anyway, making this video basically as an update because I'm back to the drawing board. As you all know, I bought my LR308 back in 2012, last year, February to be exact, and I built this between the months of August, September, and October, finally completing it in October. And then I turned around and bought this in December of 2012 on the 7th, and it was actually shipped out on the 22nd of that month. Pre-Sandy Hook, scored it at a great price. I paid about, I think, $850 for it. But suffice to say, I'm back to the drawing board, and I want to ask you guys for your help, whether you're a subscriber or you're just some guy watching the video because YouTube said it was now trending or whatever you want to call it. If you're into firearms and you do have some sort of credible knowledge about firearms, then please feel free to comment. I really want to know what you guys think about the ideas that I've been kind of having go through my head as of late. The two ideas are either an AR-15 and a SBR, okay? 5.56, of course, because it's the cheapest, most plentiful round when it comes to the type, or a SASS, or I guess you could say semi-automatic sniper system, okay, or SAPR as nothing fancy we'll call it, semi-automatic precision rifle. And what I mean by that is, generally speaking, or to clarify, this rifle features a 16-inch barrel. Me personally, I think the 20 looks better. But the 16 is much more mobile. It's much more easy to use, and I find it a lot more easier to maintain when it comes to keeping it steady when trying to fire from the shoulder from a standing position. This rifle is chambered in 308 Winchester. Of course, you can fire 7.62 by 51 through it, no big deal. But what I'm looking for is something that mimics more, or I guess you could say is a replica of the M110 SAS. Why? I haven't the slightest clue. I just think that rifle looks awesome. But of course, I don't want to spend, the M110 SAS money. I really do not believe that rifle should cost $3,500, $4,000 plus. I just don't believe it. I don't know what they're putting into it for it to be worth that kind of money, other than the fact that the Army or the Marines have decided to adopt it. I just don't see the reason for that. I mean, I could be missing something. If you guys know that, then don't harp on me for it. That's my mistake for my own ignorance. Just explain to me what the situation is, because maybe there is something in that rifle or that system that I don't know about, that I have not seen, or that I haven't verified for myself. And if you do know, point me in the right direction, and I'll definitely look into it. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. So like I said, it's either going to be SBR or it's going to be another LR308, but with a longer barrel that looks more closely to an M110 SAS. Also, I want to take this opportunity to say thanks to all the people who have decided to subscribe to the channel, who have decided to support the channel. I really do appreciate it, because I've been trying tirelessly since about 2009 to spread the voice of freedom. I also have another account that I started back in, I believe, 2009, 2008. It was geared towards more of a hobby versus a political ideology. But on the 1st of this year, I decided to get my own channel about my own political views off the ground and started. Not to capitalize on the market that is libertarianism, but only to spread the voice of libertarianism. And of course, support my ability to get ready for what many believe may be the next civil war. And I say that, with a lot of dread, because obviously the people who are preparing for it don't desire it. But it seems to be a imminent, eventuality that we will face in this country. Sad to say, yes, but to some degree, it may just be an event we may have to face in this nation. As the overall disdain and disrespect for the nation's Constitution continues, a lot of patriots like myself and others will continue to fight the good fight until the point of which they push us into a revolution of sorts. I believe, I forget who it was. I definitely annotated in the video. I want to say it was JFK. I am not sure. But they said that those who make peaceful revolution impossible make violent revolution inevitable. I want to say it was JFK. I am not sure. But I will annotate that in the video for you guys to see that and maybe even put a link in. But yeah, not to continue to digress and go off on tangents here. You guys have really helped me make this channel bigger. I never thought it would get this large, and I'm not saying that to say that, I have the best channel on YouTube, I'm doing, tens of million views a day. No, I'm just saying that even for me compared to my other channel, this channel is much bigger. It's much more famed. I have a lot of people on both sides of the aisle who either agree with what's going on the channel or disagree with what's going on the channel. And I respect both sides, whether you agree or disagree with the videos I post politically. And I do respect greatly those who maintain integrity, maintain respect for those who don't agree with them or don't see things the same way as they do. And, I also respect those on the other side of the line who do the same. Because oftentimes the ones on the opposite side of libertarianism are the ones who engage in disrespect first. And the same thing can be said about those who believe in libertarianism. But it's often seen that, socialists and diehard, socialists and progressives often get very disrespectful very fast. But I want to say thank you for those who continue to have integrity and respect for others on the forums, first and foremost. Secondly, I also want to say it again because I can't stress this enough. Thank you guys for helping this channel grow and continuing to help this channel grow by watching the content that I comment on or subscribe to or whatever the case may be, or even leaving comments on videos that I upload. I really appreciate it. For engaging in the political process on a micro level so that one day we can take it to a macro level is very big. It means a lot, not just for the channel, but for what we're trying to do as a whole, as a nation. I just can't stress it enough. I meant to do this video a long time ago, but as I said before, I've been just so caught up with finances and stuff. But again, I'm gonna do in the comments down below, I'm gonna make two comments. Okay, one comment is gonna say M110 SAS, the other one's gonna say SBR. All right. If you believe the SBR should be made, then like the comment. If you believe M110 SAS should be crafted, then like the comment. And whichever comment has the majority of the likes by, let's say, September 30th, no, we'll say October 1st, then that is the system I'll be putting together. And I will do a detailed video series on how I'm doing it, the parts I'm using, the components that I'm going to put into it, the system or the attributes I hope the system will have, and the abilities of the rifle itself being used in that type of scenario. So if you guys can give me that and give me the comments of why you support this system versus that system, along with a like for either one of the systems, and whichever system has the most likes comes September 30th, and then we'll start the design on October 1st. I'll build that system and do a detailed review and a detailed series on each component that goes on into the system itself. So that's the new thing now. I'm really trying to get the channel off the ground, and I know a lot of subscribers keep asking me about when I'm going to get a chance to get the LR308 out so these guys can see it in action. When I'm going to get a chance to get any one of these guns out in action so you guys can see what they're capable of. Again, I apologize for that. I've really been dropping the ball with that lately. Every time I go to the range, I'm by myself, and I don't know if you guys noticed or not, but I record a lot of my videos from my phone. I record all my videos from my phone, rather. And, you know, it's kind of hard to shoot and hold a phone 6 feet away from yourself. You know, not to say that sarcastically, but it's just the truth. But I'm hoping within this month I'll be able to provide you guys with that video, that type of video. I'm hoping I can do it very soon. And I'm hoping that we can continue moving forward with this. We can continue to spread the word of liberty. We can continue to revitalize and reintroduce the Constitution into the minds of those who say that it's archaic, that it doesn't need to be here anymore, that we need to amend all these 10, or amend all the great, you know, Bill of Rights, the great rights that are in the Bill of Rights, only to give ourselves more security at the expense of freedom and liberty, which is something obviously most patriots, most libertarians don't agree with. But anyway, this is Spirit of Liberty 1775 saying thank you again for those who support the channel tirelessly, for those who always comment on the videos that I upload, for those who like and subscribe, for the newcomers, for the people who have yet to come, and for sharing the videos when and where you can. I really, really, really do appreciate it. I hope to be having a giveaway pretty soon, a contest for some things that I got laying around the house, you know, that are all firearm related, patriot related, things of that nature. And I really, 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 really do appreciate that. I can't stress that enough. So please, I'm asking you to continue to support the channel, continue to get the word out. You know, do whatever you have to do to show people that liberty is the way to go. And don't forget, especially on this video in particular, to like either system. So if you're an SBR person, like that comment. If you're an M110 person, M110 semi-automatic sniper system, like that comment. And then what I'll do is, come September 30th, I'll look at which comment has the most votes, and that'll be the system I decide to go with. And like I said prior, I would do a detailed series on every single component that's really worth a video that goes into the system itself. This is Spirit of Liberty signing out until next time. And remember, liberty or death, don't tread on me.